Hey you guys, it's Zenith Darksky here with another music reaction, and today we're listening to Felip do Sulfur. I haven't heard this song at all, I don't believe, by Felip. And yeah, I saw you guys gave me massive support on the Felip reactions that I did, so we're going to keep it going with some more reactions from them. Don't worry, 18. Other SB19 stuff's in the works. I even have some of the other artist solo projects that I haven't reacted to yet in the works as well. But yeah, Felip Sulfur, this is the official video, kind of a shorter song, and you guys told me that he often does shorter songs, which is okay. There's a lot of rappers that I really like and artists that I really like that do kind of shorter stuff, especially nowadays in this world where TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Facebook Reels and stuff are doing really popular with the short form content. So I think a lot of people are able to get away with really quality music, lyrics, and stuff like that packed into a short package that people can really swallow a lot easier right now, especially since people's attention spans are torn to shreds at the moment. So let's keep going, and this is Felip Sulfur. Hell yeah. I love a motorcycle.
But I make him crushed out. If his bitch is broke, she help me grind. Rid up his line and a little bit smoke. Stop on the clutch, pain and she burning that shit by the blue. Walking around it hardy, too stiff, getting sturdy. Rub the show in a collie. On the toes, they around me. Drop it slash, leave heavy. Trip the shoes, get cocky. Stepping on fake stars in the city. The fuck with his bitches, I hold it and feel me. I'm ready so heavy, can take it up. Cash in my package, sticking up. Boy, turn the face with some big enough. I'm a pretty boy, they be trying to nerf. The way I'm rolling, the dice with mud. Bitches entitled, they losing up. No, they ain't shit, can't pick it up. Fuck out of here with a fake love. Little smoke, keep the roast with me.
Ooh, so I like the vibes. I like the kind of, I would say, trap rock kind of vibes that we're getting here. We're getting heavy instrumentals, heavy like rock sounding instrumentals mixed with kind of a trap beat and everything. And then he's got the auto-tune effects layered in on the vocals and stuff. I will say I'm not a huge fan of trap typically. Now, and I did say that one of his songs, I think it was one of his songs before, that I was like, I'm into this, even though it's kind of a trap heavy song, and I'm not super into trap kind of stuff. I like boom bap, and I like, a lot of other types of hip hop. I was a big fan of a lot of the stuff Pablo did. But I will say, you guys are really nice to me. You guys are really good about not giving me a whole lot of hate, and I appreciate that. And obviously, you guys know Felip may be my favorite. I'm thinking he might be my bias or whatever for SB19, my favorite for sure. However, I do occasionally have issues with artists and songs and stuff like that. I am not a fan of the auto-tune effects they're doing on him, and that's not because he's using auto-tune or anything like that. I don't have any hate on that. I don't care. My problem is I'm like with a lot of trap and like mumble rap, and I'm not calling him a mumble rapper, I promise, but a lot of trap and mumble rap and stuff, you get those heavy auto-tune effects, and they're all for effect. But he's got such a unique, cool voice that it just makes me sad that he's not letting the voice 100%, or the producer or someone is not letting the voice show out 100%. Because they're definitely using it for effect, and I get that from a musical standpoint and a stylistic standpoint, but it's just, he's got one of those voices that I think it just doesn't do it justice, He should just let it shine the way it is. because I definitely think he's capable of those runs that he's doing with the auto-tune effects without auto-tune. I know he's capable of it. So it makes me a little sad to hear it because, I really like to hear his raw, nice, natural voice. But I get that it's kind of a trap song, and that's part of the thing that goes with trap and part of the style with it. So I understand it, and I don't hate it by any means. There's a lot of rap and stuff that uses it that I really don't like, and this is not that. So I do like it still. It's just it makes me a little sad, I guess, because I know he's capable of doing the same kind of things with his voice without autotune, and without using it for effect. And he's got such a deep, nice voice to listen to, even rapping, that it's like, oh, he didn't need the effects. Some rappers definitely need the effects. He did not need the effects. But either way, don't hate me. Just my opinion. Let's keep going, though, because I do like the song. Ooh, I like the scream that's layered in there in the vocals. Got chromie on my waist, hell yeah. Now, I will say right there, I kind of like the auto-tune effects for that, because it's giving it, because it's also pitched up. That's not his natural high voice. I mean, his natural high voice is in there, but they're also using it to pitch it up, and then they're using auto-tune to kind of distort that and stuff too. I think the effect is really cool there. I think it's a really cool sound there. It almost reminds me of the way The Weeknd uses auto-tune effects for certain things. Again, The Weeknd's another person that he's fine vocally. He doesn't need the effects. So he definitely uses them stylistically, and sometimes I agree with that, and sometimes I don't. But I like it. I like the flip here with it. It's definitely a really cool contrast to the beginning of the song. It's good for an outro kind of thing, too. Ooh. I like the drum set kind of beat now. I love that yell in the back, that scream. I like that, dude. I really, really like that. Okay, so the producers on this were Felip and Luke April. So it's a little bit different of a producer than he usually has. I know a lot of his songs, he's got Pablo's brother producing and stuff. So Luke April, I think, is a different person. So maybe he's the one that came with the idea to use the auto-tune in that way. Again, I liked it on one part. I didn't like it on another part. Just my opinion. I thought it was really cool, though, and I liked the music video, and he was the producer on the video there, so I think that's really cool. Felip himself was. But, dude, that's a really cool song, and I enjoy that. From what I understand, his music, Special Thanks Grandma, is the first one. That's pretty cool. I think it's really cool that his solo project has kind of a mix of everything that you really feel out of him in SB19 and solo stuff as well. You feel you definitely feel like the trap side of him. Like he you can definitely tell he really fucks with hip hop and trap specifically. And trap's cool. I'm not a big trap fan, but it's cool. And you definitely can tell he's heavily inspired by like rock and metal and stuff like that too. Maybe new metal specifically. And I think I think it's a good song, and I think all his projects probably all come together and sound very good unanimously. I think one day, I don't know if I'll do it on a video. If I do, tell me down below in the comments if you want me to. But maybe one of these days I'll listen to all of his stuff together, like all his album and stuff together, so that I can really see how it all comes together and sounds, because it definitely sounds like it kind of take you on a little bit of a journey, and I think that's cool. But yeah, I like the song, definitely. Obviously, I have my opinions about it, but I do like the song. So if you like the video or you like the song itself, please do hit that like button. Comment down below if you have any thoughts, opinions, or other suggestions you would like to put down there as well. And share it around so your friends and stuff can throw their thoughts, opinions, and suggestions out there too. And be sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Over 90% of you watching this, for sure, have not subscribed. So please do that for me. And I will see you guys when I see you.